Coming up on this week's episode, Kai eats a cheese roll, I get a haircut, Jake Paul absolutely demolishes a man, and more on this week's episode of...
Help! I'm stuck in a podcast!
My name is Fraser.
And my name is Kai, the cheese roll eater.
You are the cheese roll eater. How was your cheese roll?
It was alright. It was a bit stale. The bread, I think, was going, hard, which is sad.
Oh dear.
But I only had, I made burgers the other day, and I had two rolls left over. They were actually. They were quite nice.
Lovely.
But I had 2 rolls left over, so I used one of them today, and a bit hard, but oh well.
Yeah, at least you had your cheese roll.
Yeah, it was alright. How are you, Fraser?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too shabby?
Not too shabby. This week, I have been, once again, working as I normally do. There's nothing else that really goes on in my life. Kai has also changed the entire background of our spreadsheet to red, so this looks absolutely awful to look at.
I was trying to change the colour of my cheese roll.
What? To something that's not green?
Yes. Highlight, that was it. There we go.
Oh, wonderful. And, but I am looking forward to the week that's coming up, though.
Yeah?
Because on the 19th, on Monday the 19th, so previously, when this episode comes out, I'm going to be getting a haircut.
Yay! You're no longer the emo Fraser. No more emo.
I can't wait. Honestly, I'm so fed up of my hair getting in my eyes. I'm so fed up of my hair being so thick and so difficult to deal with. Brushing's hard when I straighten it, for streams and recordings, it's hard. It's just so difficult to handle such a thick lot of hair. So I'm going to look so small when it's all over and done with, but it's going to be all gone. It's going to be back to normal.
You're going to have it done and you're like, I want my thick hair back.
Nah, not at all. I won't be missing it.
That's fair. That's
exciting. Was thinking, because my family have made plenty of comments saying that they don't like my hair. I was thinking.
Sad.
Well, not like they don't like it, but they're like, oh, what about going into a style now? And I'm like, right. I mean, I know there's no style. I know there's no style to it, but it's something, isn't it? It's still.
You could bleach it.
I don't want to bleach it. But they're like, oh, what if you do short on the sides, long on the top? And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I don't know.
Mullet?
No.
Bit of Billy Ray Cyrus.
Talking of mullets, that reminds me of this story from 5 or 6 years ago. I was walking home from sixth form, and I was going past where there was this co-op, this big co-op, and there was this couple that was coming out the shop. I was just walking by, minding my own business, as I always do. And as I walked past the entrance, I was about 20 feet away at this point, but I heard this man very loudly say to his girlfriend, "Oh, look at the mullet on him!" I turned around, expecting him to hopefully not be looking at me. He was looking at me, he put his thumb up, so I shoved my middle finger up at him.
Oh.
I started to change my hair because of it, but I don't know what style would even suit me. What hairstyle would even suit me?
Mullet.
I don't know.
Get it trending on Twitter. # Fraser Mullet.
Oh God, no.
There's someone actually called Fraser Mullet, and they're like, "Oh, I'm trending on Twitter.
It's me.
Debbie, get the camera."
So yeah, I've been considering what styles would even suit me, but I haven't come to any conclusion that any specific style would, or at least there's any style that I'm like, oh yeah, I might want to give that a go.
Mullet?
So no. So for now I'm just kind of sat here accepting the fact that it's not a style and it's way too long, and I need to figure out something to do with it at some point.
It's alright. You're only young. You got lots of time ahead of you.
I know, and I mean, I've been hired by a company, so it mustn't look too bad if they think I look tidy.
It looks fine. The thing is, right, most people look at their own hair more than other people. So you'll judge yourself for these sort of things more than anyone else could probably give a shit.
Yeah.
If mine looks slightly messy or slightly not normal for whatever I'm doing, it looks so bad, and no one could give a crap. There's
Then
like
why
obviously.
do my parents care then? Why are they now going, oh, what about style then? That just, to me, that sounds like, yeah, it will probably be a lot better and it will look nicer because currently it doesn't look that good.
I guess it's just because it's a bit scruffy at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, all right. Yeah, no, I know it's scruffy.
But you know, at least you can go and get your hair cut finally.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to a nice cafe whilst you're at it.
No.
Fair enough.
Do you know what? I don't know what I'll do because we don't go to like a barbershop or hairdressers or anything. Literally for the last all of my life. So for literally all of my life, there's been. Do you have an auntie who isn't your auntie, but you call her auntie?
Yes, but I don't.
Or do you have an uncle that isn't your uncle, but you call him uncle?
Yes, but I don't have an uncle.
Right. Well, the person that does my hair is an auntie who isn't my auntie, but we call her auntie.
Like unofficial auntie, yeah?
Yeah, always, because she's just been there my whole life. And yeah, so we're going around to a place where she would then do it. And she's just done it all my life. So she knows what it's all about. We don't go anywhere fancy for it. It's literally just relative's house. And she'll just do it there. So I know, like, I could probably look for... I'm not going to ever... You know saying,
it's free,
don't cheat on your barber?
Though?
No, it's not free.
Oh, then it's not free, is it?
No, it's not free. She is a business. She is a hairdresser.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm just going to my auntie for a random bowl cut. It's she is a hairdresser. She does that for a living.
Fair.
So she's well happy about hairdressers opening up again. So yeah, she's a mobile hairdresser. She does that. And I just don't know. I feel like I might ask her, like, oh, what do you think? But at the same time, I feel like it's not really an impulsive decision I can make because it's like once you've cut it off, you can't go back.
Yeah, you got to wait for it to grow again.
Exactly.
I guess you could try photoshopping some different styles. You know, see what works.
Effort.
A lot of effort, but or you could pay someone on Fiverr to do it.
To cut my hair.
To like style your hair.
Oh, I thought you meant literally getting someone on Fiverr to come out and cut my hair.
Seeing most people on Fiverr are from like Indonesia and stuff, you might have a bit of a struggle there.
They'll just get a laser and they'll shine out my hair, and it'll be just completely patchy. It'll be like laser eye surgery, but laser hair surgery. I'll just have random blotches lasered off.
Ooh, yeah, fair.
Might be painful.
It could be.
Oh,
maybe.
One other thing as well that's also happened in the last week, which is not really exciting, but it is potentially exciting. I have ordered the free government lateral flow tests for myself because I need to go into work at some point, and they say, right, to go into work, thank you, to go into work, you need to do a test. So I've ordered them now, and hopefully that is now going to be my key for going out.
Yep.
Because like I just haven't at all in such a long time.
Yep.
So yeah, I need to get out somewhere. I need to figure out something to do. There's not anything you can do at the moment. When cinemas are open up,
well, there are, but there's not.
It's not enough though. Yeah. It's like entertainment stuff doesn't exist at the moment. Like cinemas,
no, it's like I want to go to the cinema,
trip,
isn't it? That's all you can really do.
Pretty much, and I don't find that entertaining at all. No. Me and Aiden used to go to the cinema like all the time because with my car insurance, you get 2-for-1 cinema tickets. We compare the meerkats and bulls. So we'd always take it in turns to pay for the cinema ticket.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, and it worked out quite nicely. And I want to go. I want to go to the cinema, but the cinema's not even open. That would be a nice, easy one to distance. You know, I mean, they don't even need to sit next to each other. We could just sit like a seat apart. And if we really need to, wear a mask, which we take off for popcorn, or sit 2 seats apart and don't wear a mask. That would be the easiest one to distance at.
Yeah, it's true.
But no, they're not open yet. So we just need more entertainment things to open. I think when more entertainment things open and when hotels and stuff open as well,
then cannot wait.
I feel like that's when things can truly get rolling because you can have like your little UK trips. Even if you don't go abroad, you can have like your little inter-UK trips. Like I could go to you, I could go to London, I could go to somewhere I haven't been before within the UK. I could go to, I don't know, something like Centre Parks. You know, that's a nice little weekend away. Visit some cities that I haven't visited before. Like, I don't know, what cities haven't I visited before? Somewhere in Wales, somewhere in the east. I've been to Leeds. Oh, Manchester nearby. I haven't been to Manchester before.
Yeah, Manchester's nice.
Haven't been to Liverpool. Haven't been to Blackpool. Haven't been to Brighton.
Oh,
I can go to a few coastal places.
Liverpool is so nice.
Really?
Like, I'm sure people that live there disagree, but whilst I was there, I was like, this is actually quite nice.
I like the little, it was Beatles, wasn't it? The Beatles statue.
Yeah, the Beatles. Good old Beatles
I like that
statues.
they've got there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The only issue is if you don't have anyone to take your photo, then you gotta take it on your own.
Awkwardly take a selfie.
Yeah, I kind of like, when I was there, I perched my phone up on the floor and like put a timer on, then ran back, and I didn't get a good photo, so I then took a selfie instead. But
fair enough.
It was close. It was close. But yeah, I'm looking forward to stuff like that too. Have you got anything like massively planned that you want to do?
No, I watched
like in the next like 2 months or so, like when everything is back open, pretty much.
No.
Because if you think about it, once this episode's out, it is officially 2 months until the 21st of June, which is then when everything is open, apparently.
Yeah, well, if that roadmap stays in place, then yeah, I could totally start planning things. But at the moment, I don't really want to plan things, just in case, things go all tits up and we end up going back into lockdown. Don't want to get my hopes up. So like, I've got ideas of things I want to do. So like, as I said, going to the cities in the UK and maybe going and just staying over somewhere else, exploring somewhere, within the UK. That'd be nice. Yep. I really want to go on holiday. I just can't plan for it at the moment because they're still saying they don't know whether they can allow some holidays to go ahead. And the main reason now that I want to go on holiday is because last night I watched the In-Betweeners movie.
Classic.
Classic. And how they had the awful crawl. And I was like, I really want to do something like that because I've been on holiday plenty of times and I've seen like the whole party ships and stuff, but I've never been on like a party holiday. So like, I kind of want to go on like a hybrid holiday where I have the mixture of just chilling out, relaxing, or doing something adventurous.
Cool, shooting some people outside of the school where the couple of... You didn't go that.
Yeah, wait, do you know what? Let's sing that from the balcony. That'll be fun. And then go on the whole piss up party nights. Have a hybrid. That'd be nice. Yeah. But you just can't plan for it at the moment. So we'll just wait and see. Because if the UK cases stay though, then it depends on the country that you're going to as well. Like, are their cases low or are their cases high?
Are they
it's
vaccinated?
So hard to say.
Are they unvaccinated? That sort
exactly.
Of stuff as well.
So it's really difficult at this point in time. So I guess we'll just wait and see.
I haven't got like too much planned. I know there's a few things I want to do, but
go on then.
It's again whether they can happen.
What have you got planned, and what have you got provisionally ideas?
My mum's coming down in June, so
nice.
I'm gonna spend a couple of days with her. It's going down.
I would have been forever since you last saw her. 4 days.
The last time I saw her was September.
Yeah.
So yeah, a long time. And yeah, we're gonna do a couple of things probably. She said she wants to go to the Harry Potter Studios in London, so I said I'd drive
remember when we said about doing that?
We're gonna do that in January.
Yeah. We just randomly brought it up, and then it obviously can't happen.
Yep, that was depressing, but maybe we'll do it soon.
Have you been there before?
No.
Oh, it's so good. I've been there once before, but like a few things were closed. I think the bridge exhibit that they had there, the bridge from Hogwarts to Hagrid's Hut, the bridge exhibit, that was closed because it wasn't yet made, and there was a couple of other things that weren't yet done, but like the majority of it was done. I want to go at like a Christmas time because they have the Hogwarts Under the Snow exhibit then.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, I just hijacked your topic. So what else you want to do?
It's cool. Me and Rosie, we've spoken about going to like Brighton for a couple of days or something.
Nice.
Going to like SeaWorld or whatever it is.
Oh my god, of course you go to bloody SeaWorld.
We like fish.
Your addiction to SeaWorld has been long lasting, Kai. It's not just, we like fish, so we thought it'd be good. Orlando, every time you saw SeaWorld, you bloody jizzed everywhere.
And that's what I put.
Oh no.
No.
He was about to make a reference to the video that came out on Sunday. So if you haven't yet watched the video that's on my channel where me and Kai got roasted, go and check it out now on the FraserIRL YouTube channel. It's really fun. I like it. I'm really happy with the video.
But we've also discussed maybe possibly going to like Cornwall for a few days or something.
That's a good idea.
like renting out like a college or whatever. College? A
College? Are you alright?
Cottage. Renting out like a cottage for a couple of days, bringing Coda with us. Having like a nice few days away from everything, you know?
That would be nice.
Which could be quite nice. And other than that, not got too much planned. Album recording, that's happening this year.
Ooh,
which will be exciting.
Should we talk about that next?
Yes.
Okay, so moving on to the next segment now. Wow, it's as if we totally just stuck in a random transition to make it seem like we went on to another thing when we could have totally said it in tangent to the original topic. But no, we're going to divide it, so it looks like we're planned and organised. I'm going to shut up now. Over to you, Kai.
So, I had my first practice of 2021 yesterday. Not yesterday, Friday. And it was also the first one in about 6 months. So, as you can expect, we are all a bit not perfect again.
Of course.
But we practiced, we kept going. We wrote... I've had a song in my head for a while that I wanted to like try and write, which is one that's going on the album. And I came up with something really cool when we played it yesterday, and it all out on Friday even, and it sounded so good. It's like really heavy. And it's probably like the heaviest one on the whole album, I'd say, which would be pretty cool. But I can't give away too much yet, so that's a shame. But yeah, first practice, pretty good. I lost my voice yesterday quite a bit.
Really? Oh god, what were you doing? Screamo?
A little bit.
Fair.
We did a cover of The Pretender, right? And you know how that goes, where Dave Grohl is shouting.
Yeah.
I'm the one that knows all the lyrics to the song, so obviously I'm the one that sings it.
Oh god, so no wonder you exhausted your throat.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
But I think that also is a case of we haven't done anything like that for 6 months, so my voice isn't used to it properly yet.
Did you warm up?
Nah.
Oh, that's probably also why.
Yeah, I will warm up next time. In the car, maybe a little bit. Yeah, so we're recording. I think we're doing 2 different recordings. So we're doing 4 days in June or July, 1 or 2, and then another 4 days in August or September, I think, maybe October, something like that. And that's so we can get 4 or 5 songs done in those first 4 days that we've already got ready now, and then we can keep working on the other ones throughout the next couple of months after that, make them perfect, then go and record them, then chuck them all together. And I don't know when it's coming out, but it might be early next year, it might be later this year, who knows.
Sounds great. Loads of plans in the works then.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but again, most looking forward to everything opening back up.
Of course.
Because it is so difficult to do anything still. But
have you got any more radio features coming up?
Not that I know of yet. But once we've got our first 4 songs done, we'll release 1 or 2 of them as a single, I think. Which will probably be able to get on the radio. As long as they're not swearing, which I don't think they do.
So how did you get it on a radio the first time? Was it like the Next Up system?
You know what? I've got no idea.
Oh, fair enough.
I'd suppose so. I don't know. It's a bit weird. How do we do it? I think it was something like BBC's Next Up system, probably. Yeah. So probably something like that. But there's like another smaller radio station that played one of them at one point as well, and I can't remember which one. But,
nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuff released because it's finally all starting to sound good again. And it should be very good. Excited. Can't wait. Be good.
Wonderful. And then before you know it, we'll see you back on stages. We'll see you performing in various different venues again.
Please.
And who knows? Maybe soon.
Can we do a repeat of where you, Aiden, and Thomas come down and
oh my god,
and then you guys get stuck in my house for a few hours whilst I'm still broken down?
Yeah. Oh my god. We won't cover that story again, but the too long didn't listen version of the story is we all came down. We're gonna go and watch Kai, and then Thomas couldn't get there in time, so we were like, right, we'll stay home to let him in, other than Kai going. Kai does his performance, and then
I pack my stuff away, get in the car.
You pack your stuff away, your car fucks up.
Yep. Everyone else leaves before me, and I was the one that first left.
So we all streamed onto my YouTube channel, other than Kai, and we finished the stream. We got Domino's, And we tried to get in touch with Kai, like, what pizza do you want? And we didn't get in touch with him.
I think my phone died.
I'm pretty sure your phone did die. We just couldn't get in touch with you at all. So I can't remember if we ended up ordering you extra or we saved some.
No, I think I had some cereal when I got back, you know.
We all right. In which case, then we definitely saved you some pizza.
Maybe
Because I remember you also gave some to your dad.
That would make sense.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure we saved you some. But yeah, that was sad because we wanted to give you pizza. Anyway, that's the story for a previous podcast. I can't remember what episode we did that on now. But basically, just look for the episode
early season 1.
Yeah, early season 1. It was where me, Kai, Thomas, and Aidan were all on the podcast. And I think you'll... Oh, it's the one where we break down at Fort Park. So if you see the 4 of us in front of a broken down car, that's the one. That's the episode.
Whoa, hold on a second. Did you say secret word time? That's right. Last week we had a secret word. Week before last even. Cannot remember what the secret word was to save my life. Fraser, please help me.
Well, 2 weeks ago, remember I went to the dentist and I had my teeth sanded. So the secret word was teeth sander.
That was it, teeth sander.
The first 2 words word. The people that said teeth sander are Tangela, Chloe, Peter, Diamond Hood Gem, and that's it. Well done to all of you that got teeth sander.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Teeth sander!
Hell
well
yeah.
done, guys.
So,
I've got the code for this week, the secret word
go on, then.
for this week.
What is it?
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It is Cornwall.
Cornwall. Okay, that's a nice one.
Cornwall. Very easy, very nice, very simple, very safe, very happy, very...
The place in the southwest of England. So tweet us Cornwall at Stuck in a Podcast for this week's secret word. And if you do tweet us, once again, we will shout you out in the next episode where we do the secret word.
CORNWALL.
CORNWALL.
Beep boop.
Beep, 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 boop, boop. What else has been in the news then lately, Kai?
You know what? Nothing. News is empty.
Oh no.
They run out of things.
News station just ran out.
Yeah. Bit sad, really. Jake Paul and Ben Askren, is that his name?
Yep, that's it, Ben Askren.
They had their big fight, and
They
by
did.
big, I mean it was short and dull. I haven't watched it, so I can't
I
really
completely
give you too much
forgot.
information.
I completely forgot it was happening.
I saw it on Twitter at like 3 a.m. last night, and I was like, eh, and then I went to bed.
So, at a glance, who would you have thought would have won out of the 2 of them?
I don't know who Ben Askren is.
I mean, fair enough. Do you know what? Before the fight, I actually had no idea who he was either. It's just one of those names that seem to have just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But no, Ben Askren is actually, I think he was retired, but he's a mixed martial arts guy.
Okay.
He's an MMA fighter. Yeah, he was the retired one. Yeah, he came back out of retirement to fight Jake Paul. And Jake Paul knocked him out. Round 1 KO. But while Jake Paul has won, people are saying that Jake Paul's not really had any proper fights yet. Because he's fought 2 YouTubers. He's fought a retired MMA guy. And he's fought somebody else as well, but I forgot who it was. So yeah, people are going, oh yeah, he's not really getting anything good out of it because there's not really any true competition at the moment, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, anyway, a lot of people were disappointed. People put bets on, well, I don't know who people put bets on actually, but people were putting bets everywhere, but nobody was predicting a round 1 knockout.
See, if I was to bet, I would have bet on Jake Paul just because I don't know who Ben Askren is. God, if he's retired,
let's put it this way.
At 36. Jesus Christ.
Let's put it this way. Would you bet on a YouTuber or a retired MMA fighter?
See, I don't know.
At a glance, you would think retired MMA fighter.
But I guess it depends on if he's retired. He hasn't done as much training, I guess.
That's true. Although he would have trained to come out of retirement.
And obviously, I don't want to go looking at their bodies and whatever else. But if you look at them, Jake Paul has a bit more, I guess, muscle on him.
Yeah.
so I would have probably said Jake Paul still, just for that reason. But honestly, I couldn't give a shit about any of it. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think it was advertised that well, because I didn't even realise it was happening. I heard about it happening. I was like, okay, right, I'll see when that happens then. And then all of a sudden, people are tweeting about it, like, oh, okay, didn't know it was now then.
Yeah, a bit weird.
Anyway, a few people tweeted that they were glad that they didn't stay up to watch it, but the people who did stay up to watch it are like, really, we waited for that, we got scammed. I think Nico Amalana, he tweeted out basically saying, we got scammed staying up to watch that.
You know what? Speaking about him, I am very interested to see how he does in the London Mayor thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
That could be either... He could win, unironically, which is both worrying and not worrying at the same time, you know?
I don't think he will win, because I
guess
think
it depends on
while it's a joke
got.
among the youth, I don't think a lot of the older people, so anyone above 30, I don't think they'll catch on with it and they'll actually vote seriously.
I suppose.
There's who else is running who's a YouTuber? What's his name?
I saw him. I can't remember what his name is.
It's so annoying because I can see his face in my head,
too.
but there's another YouTuber that's running for London Mayor, and he has been a bit quiet compared to Nico Amalana. It's
Nico?
Max Fosh.
Is it Nico or Nico?
It's Nico.
Nico.
He always complains at people for saying Nico.
Yeah, I know. I watched the video yesterday and I was like, I still said Nico. Sorry, Nico.
How dare you? But no, yeah, Max Fosh is also running. But Max Fosh, I reckon he could potentially, I genuinely think he could be a good candidate. Because he's funny, but he also knows what he's talking about. Max Fosh is the roundabout guy. For those of you that I can't remember where he is. Yeah, that's him. So he could have a shot, but it's quite funny to see two people who are YouTubers among the community running for London Mayor. I mean, good luck to them, but I just don't think it'll work.
It's quite interesting how you can actually, I guess, apply to do it. Did you watch Nico's video on it?
I actually haven't, no. I just know he's doing it.
I'll give you a very, very quick rundown of how easy it is to apply to be mayor. Yeah?
Okay.
Which I'm guessing it's the same if you want to be your local MP or whatever, you know?
Right, yeah.
You have to get 2 signatures from each borough in this area, for example. So two signatures from each borough in London, for example, yeah?
Uh-huh.
And £10,000, and that's it.
Still 10 grand.
Yeah, but if you get 5% votes and you don't win, you get your 10 grand back.
Oh.
So if you get 5% or more, you get your 10 grand back. If you get 5% less, then you don't, which is quite interesting to say the least. So I think in this he's going to get a good video title. He's going to get his 10 grand back. He's got
just from
free publicity, and he's going to get the ad revenue too. I think he's probably going to get 5% votes somehow from a lot of younger people thinking, yeah, this is funny, let's do it. You know?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see.
Time will tell, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what the results are. What's that?
Something else that time will tell. Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
What's going on with them then?
I don't know. You put it down. I can't. I can't tell you.
Fair enough. No, people are saying that the Tokyo Olympics could potentially still be cancelled because Japan is currently lagging behind in vaccinations. And apparently people are seeing Japan as a failed country, failing the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
The problem with that, right, is they say that. Do you know what the population of Japan is?
Hey Google, what is the population of Japan?
In 2019, the population of Japan was 126,264,900.
Oh my God.
That surprised me. That's double ours.
That is loads more than I was expecting.
For something so small. Right, okay, you ready? How many cases do you reckon they've had yesterday?
Let's go 10,000.
4,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And in March it was around 1,000, but right now it's their winter, I'm pretty sure.
So they are actually going up in cases again now then.
They are going back up. But one big thing with Japan is they're very, very specific with their healthcare and stuff, and
for sure, yeah,
the care of other people around and whatever else as well. Like they've always worn masks. Even if they've got a cold, they wear a mask, so it doesn't spread. Their deaths are around 40 a day, 20 sometimes. So it's not. It's more cases and less deaths at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
But
well, maybe what they'll do is they will have the Olympics carry on, but they will have it for just the athletes. So there's no atmosphere, there's no support.
Possible plan. Athletes and filmographers or whatever.
Yeah, so they could do it for that. But otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if they cancel it. I mean, it's a year late as it is because of the pandemic. But if the cases are now going back up, maybe there's like another mutant outbreak or something that they just don't know about yet.
That could be a possibility. One thing I have noticed is out of those 4,000 cases yesterday, about 1,500 of them are in Osaka, which is which is more west of the country. So I don't know what the cases are in Tokyo. I think it's about 1,000 or something like that a day.
I guess the main thing is whatever they want to do is they're probably going to say if anyone comes into the country, then it needs to be safe for them as well as the country needs to be safe if they're bringing in the virus.
Yeah.
So I could totally see
I reckon
why
it'll
they
still be
cancel.
like the 2-week quarantine when they get there, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, probably.
I could probably see it still happening. Especially as it gets more towards summer.
Yeah.
Because when are the Olympics? Is it end of July to beginning of August for 2 weeks?
It's around about the July-August time. Like I know that all of August is pretty much the Olympics.
I guess.
And then going into the
23rd.
Paralympics as well.
Yeah. So I guess 23rd to the 8th or 9th of August, which is I think by then there'll be a bit of a difference,
Yeah. We'll see. Because they've got to put in all of these plans and stuff way, way, way in advance. So, I guess we'll just see what happens. But they're saying that a final decision is expected at some point in April. And we are now in April. So we'll see at some point this month. Maybe by the time this episode goes out, they might have made a decision. But we'll see.
That's true. I'm interested to see the 2024 ones because I've just found out that's in Paris.
Oh, really?
Apparently so.
Ooh.
And then the one after that is in LA.
I might enter for the ticket lottery on the Paris one then.
That could be cool.
That'd be nice to go over to the Olympics and watch the French Olympic Games.
Yeah, oui. LA. I don't think it's booked after that. 2032.
No.
Is it's not been they've not been bought yet. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure the notice is about 8 years.
Yeah, Paris, LA, Rio was the last one. London before that. I remember London, Beijing, and Athens, but other than
I
that,
don't remember
I can't
Athens.
any of it.
Beijing was my first memorable.
I think
Olympics.
Beijing was my first memorable one as well, but I remember seeing or hearing about Athens.
Right.
Rio, Tokyo. I just want to see Mario pop out. I want to see.
Imagine if it just
ceremony.
completely goes out now, and Tokyo misses it. That'd be so sad.
I hope they don't because I feel like Japan would have such a fun time with it.
For sure.
Because they're all very theatrical anyway in Japan and whatever else with all their events and everything. That it'd be so cool to see, but time will tell.
Time will tell indeed. And with that, it is now time to come to the end of the episode. So thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode of
Help! I stuck in a podcast!
Make sure you follow us on our Twitter at Stuck in a Podcast. Follow us on our personal Twitters at FraserIRL and at KairosBest. We upload here every single Wednesday. So make sure you follow us here on Spotify for notifications as to when we upload, as well as obviously follow us on our other places as well, such as YouTube and Twitch and all of these other lovely, fantastic places where we post our content. Do you know what? If you follow us, we might even say thank you. And our way of saying thank you is by creative tweets. So yeah, you'll see great content if you follow us. I'm sorry, we might not say thank you, but we do thank you for following. This is our thank you in advance. Thank you very much for following. Anyway, anything else from you, Kai?
Nah, not really.
Okay, and until next time, don't forget to not eat your stale cheese rolls, otherwise it might taste bad, bitch.
True, bitch.